Hi everyone, here at the 2018 Winter GM Norm Invitational with International Master Kassa Korley, who just beat Alexander Kaliksteyn with the black pieces. So Kassa, I'll just turn it over to you on your thoughts of the game.
Sure. Can I use the arrow keys or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So it was he played c4, trying to get in English, and I decided to play something. I decided to play e6, play a little bit of a queen's gambit type position after knight c3, d5, d4, a6. This move is somewhat trendy. It's like a useful waiting move. And it also threatens to capture the pawn on c4 and then defend it with b5. So white clarified the tension in the middle. And then we got a pretty standard position here where bishop g5 comes. And I decided to play bishop e6. It may be a little bit of a contentious move, but I was comfortable with it. And most of the next few moves are standard. We're just developing, getting a reasonable position. And I thought here e4 is a little bit puzzling to me. I think normally in these types of positions, a white will entertain a move like queen c2 or rook b1 or something along those lines, trying to go for a minority attack. But that's actually the useful thing about a6, is the fact that it's actually covering b5 pretty effectively. So anyways, e4 is a little bit puzzling to me because now after takes, you can see that white has this isolated pawn, and if I'm able to sort of extinguish white's initiative, I have a better pawn structure and I'm able to take it home. So I thought I played a little bit of a clever move here. I played queen b8. The point is that I'm actually threatening to take the bishop on e4, and if he moves it away, then I can play c6, and there's Isolani on d4. Mm-hmm. So he decided to give me the bishop. I thought that was a poor choice. I took it, and then I played rook e8, another tricky move because you might think you might think here's it's better to play c6, but then d5 comes and the knight gets to d5, and it's unclear where my advantage really goes if the Isolani is gone. So rook e8, d5 played, and I had this nice move knight c5 just in time to cover the bishop. And then I think the last really big blunder was actually rook fe1. Maybe rook ae1 is a little bit better, but this allows knight d3. And now there's a world of pain on the f2 pawn. So with bishop c5 is a real threat. So takes, bishop h4. And I was looking at bishop c5 right away, but I figured it'd actually be smarter to play b5 because now I'm actually threatening bishop c5, which would trap the queen. So white really doesn't have any good moves to deal with this. Bishop g3 is the only decent one. Bishop c5, and the queen gets the h4 square. But now I get to push white back even further, and so I did that with b4. And the knight went to b1, and it's not a pretty sight.
Right.
And then I just took this pawn, went back to d3 just to make sure the rook doesn't get any files, e1 and c1. And then queen c4, and you're up material, you trade. So I went to trade with queen b5. White went back, and then I just retreated, and I'm going to pick off d5 next. So white resigned.
You resigned, yeah. Maybe what the viewers would feel is a little bit early, but it's clear that you're in control here, and you're also up materials. So
yeah, I mean, the other thing is he probably had like 11 minutes to my hour.
Okay.
So the time I think played a pretty big factor in the game.
Yeah, and actually we were talking with the players about the time control for this event, which is 90 plus 30, which is a lot faster than most of the time controls and what people would see as serious events. It's actually the shortest FIDE allowed time control for these norm events. So part of the reason for that, obviously, is to give you more breaks between rounds since you're playing 2 games a day. But it's also immensely important to be comfortable in the openings you play because you really don't have a long time to try to figure things out over the board. So, so it looks like that worked out well for you here because you obviously understood what was happening maybe a little bit better. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I like time controls that aren't super, super long. I think it's better for chess. I think it's more entertaining. You have more decisive results as opposed to draws. And so I think the more we can reinforce entertaining chess, the more we should do that. I mean, I don't think the quality diminishes to such an extent that it's not worth it. So I think it's quite a decent thing to do in the 21st century.
Yeah, agreed. So thanks for the interview, and good luck in the remaining rounds.
Thank you.